Okay, in this video we are talking about time signatures. So here you see a few examples. 4/4, also called common time. 3/4, or waltz time. 2/4, 6/8, and 2/2, which is also called cut time. So there are more time signatures than this. These are some examples. Now, what does a time signature mean? A time signature tells you how many beats are in one measure of music. So what's a measure of music? It can also be called a bar. If you look at a sheet of music, you'll see vertical lines that look like this. Okay, so those are across your staff. The distance between two vertical lines is 1 bar. Okay. It can also be called one measure. So I said that a time signature is going to tell us how many beats of music happen in one measure. The top number tells us that. So, if we're looking at a measure of music in 4/4, there's going to be 4 beats in that measure of music. If we look at a measure of music in 3/4, the top number tells us we'll have 3 beats in that measure of music. Alright, if we look at a measure of music in 6/8, that top number tells us that we have 6 beats in that measure. Alright, good so far? We've talked about some examples of time signatures. We've talked about what a measure or a bar is. And now we talked about that top number in your time signature. What's left? The bottom number. So here in the bottom we see a 4, we see an 8, we see a 2. Here's what I want you to do. Think about algebra a little bit. Okay? So we'll have a fraction x. So it can be any number on top, that's our x. And then put your bottom number here. This bottom number is going to tell us what type of note gets the beat. Okay, what type of note gets the beat? And this isn't as confusing as it seems. Alright, if we have a 4 on the bottom, if we divide something in 4, we have 1/4, right? You divide $1 in 4, okay, you're going to end up with 1/4 of that circle, a quarter note. Here, if we divide something in 8, one chunk, that's an 1/8 of that pie. That's an 1/8 note. An 1/8 note gets the beat. Okay, here, if we divide our pie in half, that's half the pie. A half note gets the beat. So, in 4/4 time, you can fit 4 quarter notes in one measure of music. Okay, you can also fit different combinations that add up to 4 quarter notes. In 3/4, you can fit 3 quarter notes in one measure of music. Alright, I'll add those bar lines just to be clear. You could also include any combination that would add up to 3 quarter notes. Alright, let's look at one more, 6/8. You could fit 6/8 notes in this measure of music. But it doesn't just have to be 1/8 notes. It can be any combination of music that adds up to 6/8 notes. So in this video, we've talked about what a time signature is. We've looked at some examples of time signatures. We looked at what a measure of music is. We looked at what the top number of a time signature means. That's how many beats are in your measure. And we looked at what the bottom of a time signature means. That's what type of note gets the beat. Thank you for watching. Bye.